Dr. Sonya here, and I wanted to take a few minutes today to talk a little bit about trust. So, what is trust, and how does it define how we navigate through our lives every single day, whether it's our relationship with ourselves or our relationship with others, and how we receive love, give love, and our capacity to be able to surrender to what life is putting in our way sometimes. And my belief is that the element of trust starts way beyond when we're even conscious of it. It starts in the womb when we are gaining all our nutrients and nourishment from our mother without even having to do a thing. It comes when we are birthed into the world and we are in complete surrender of our environment, our people that love us, care for us, and nurture us. And something along the way, something along our story of our lives takes pieces of that trust away. We forget to surrender because we've maybe moved through some traumas and experiences where we have felt disappointed or where we have had a certain expectation that a certain outcome will come out of an experience, but we have maybe experienced the opposite, which then creates this feeling of mistrust. And my feeling is that trust first has to be gained within. We have to have that capacity to be able to trust ourselves, trust our choices, trust our knowing and our innate wisdom that's already inside of here. But most of our lives, we are told that we don't know and that something outside of us is going to teach us or save us or be the thing that is going to help pull us in the direction that we need to go instead of that wisdom already being inside of us. And so often our experiences in our adult form, we are reacting from this experience that may have happened years ago, but we've created this cycle of trust within the body. So the cycle of trust that I'm speaking to is we maybe in this one experience had an expectation that it was going to go a certain way. And then we have the experience and it doesn't go exactly as planned. And now we have an emotion that is tied to that experience. And maybe that emotion is of a lower vibration of maybe anger, maybe resentment, maybe even guilt and shame. And then we carry that into our psyche even deeper by putting a meaning onto that experience and emotion. And then from that place of meaning, now we have this space where we're created this imprint and in the story that is going to carry out a response in how we're navigating life. Maybe that response is we start to build a wall around our hearts. Maybe that response is distraction and we start picking up habits in our lives that are distracting us from that gap that we're feeling inside of us. And that gap that I'm referring to is a gap that happens when we lose pieces of ourselves, pieces of our soul in experiences of trauma. And that trauma could be us having this expectation that our parent is going to serve us in a way that is needed in that moment and it doesn't happen. Or that trauma is mistrust in a relationship. It could be anything, but in every one of those moments, we lose pieces of ourselves. And then we spend lifetime trying to bring those pieces back to make ourselves whole. So this meditation that I wanted to bring to your awareness today is a meditation for trust. And when we can sink into meditations like this, it creates an opportunity for us to listen to the deeper whispers that our soul has to provide so that we're not locked into that cycle where mistrust is what's pulling our responses. But instead, we start to learn to listen to that part of us that's pulling us in a direction of truth or from truth. It's pulling us from our heart center. So this meditation, the mudra is that we place both our hands above our crown. For men, the right hand would go over top of the left palm, whereas for women, the left will go over the right. And you're going to just relax your shoulders. Your eyes are slightly open and you're just kind of focused at the tip of your nose here. And the mantra for this, you're going to be whispering Waheguru. So Waheguru is a relationship with the innate teacher that's within us and the bliss that we receive and we experience when we're actually moving through life from that space. So once again, the mudra is like this. So I'm going to have my left palm over top of my right, and you're going to relax your shoulders, and then you're just going to have your gaze down here. And as you're doing this, I'm really encouraging you to just kind of sink into the experience of this meditation and just allowing yourself time to really just sink into it. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in, exhale out, and relax your shoulders. You can tuck your chin in just slightly to make sure you're elongating your neck and your spine is nice and straight. Your hands are directly above your crown, allowing you to experience this connection with the universe, within yourself, within your heart. And then you're going to begin chanting Waheguru. So again, you can sink into that ecstasy of bliss that is within your soul and your birthright of bliss and joy. So don't forget your breath. Don't forget your connection.
Guru, 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 Guru,
once. You want to squeeze your sex organs, your anus. Bring all that energy up, all the way up your spine, all the way up to your crown. And exhale and stay in this posture. And again, inhale. Suspend your breath. And exhale and relax. So that was just a few minutes that you can dedicate to building that self-trust and creating space where you can really anchor into that self-knowing, that inner wisdom, and really tapping into that inner space of peace